Today, let's talk about Cardano, ADA, the Japanese Ethereum. So, my name is Mike Kubera. Let's stay tuned into this because it went up 40% yesterday, and I was pretty happy about it because I got a little bit of Cardano, and people have been talking about Cardano for quite a while. So, why is it the Japanese Ethereum? Is it like NEO? Is it like EOS? Is it better than Ethereum? Let's get into it. Let's stay tuned today, or else nothing happens, but you should probably stay tuned. So, alright, so this coin has been discussed upon by many YouTubers so far, such as Box Mining, Data Dash, Blockchain Brad, David Hay, and so forth and so forth. So we've got a fair amount of very influential figures talking about it, and this was a while back. So this was before all the cryptos started to rise. Now I was exploring what made this one in particular rise up quite a bit. We're currently, right now, let's double check where it is. I think it did have a little bit of a correction because by correction, I mean a slight, teeny, tiny correction. Nothing like long term, but just really a day or two correction from where it was because I am recording a little bit later than I should be. But still, anyways, the market cap is at $18.1 billion with over $430 million of volume over the past 24 hours. It is at 69.7 pennies. And it is up 8% today, where really it was up 40% yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal. And most of it's coming from Bitrex. Now, some exchanges are up to 72 cents, and that depends on what you're trading it for. So there's Binance, there's Coinnest, there's Gates, and different pairings from Bitcoin to Ethereum. But the lowest, whoa, there's one for $1.13. That's Gate. That's Gate to USD Tether, but that's not really too important. So Cardano has been it has been compared to being the Ethereum of Japan. So why is it the Ethereum of Japan? Well, it doesn't come from Japan. Really, the Cardano team is a bunch of scientists. They like to pride themselves out of that these guys have PhDs, okay? And Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain and cryptocurrency project that's fully open source. It's developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol previously developed. There we go. That's what I meant. So they're saying they're going to be better than Ethereum. In my personal opinion, Ethereum's got a little bit of a head start, same with Bitcoin, same with all the other projects, but hey, who knows? In this world, anything and everything can change in a lickety-split second just like that. As I said, the team was composed by a lot of PhD guys, but that's not the important part. The important part is where they marketed it. So 95% or more of the investors were from, you guessed it, Japan. There was a little bit from Korea, a little bit from China, and very, very, very minute amounts of people from across the globe. Now, that was at first. Now, when it came onto exchanges, of course, the Japanese started selling it off a little bit once they made some money, as everybody else is doing. So, hey, you tripled, you quadrupled your income. You don't really care. You go on to the next projects, and you still keep a little bit with this. But then some people came back to the projects because it's now approaching $1. And that is the reason that we're here today. A lot of these projects that we're discussing about, they're under $1. So there's still a decent room for movement depending on what's going to be happening over the next 2 years. I'm not saying that over the next couple months you're going to become a millionaire, but there is a lot of potential if you invest in, a bunch of these coins, diversify. I'm saying that one of them has to strike at least, double, triple, quadruple, 10 times. That's it. But you got to be patient. You got to hold with these. So Cardano, a little bit of an interesting shortening, is another NEO, I guess people are saying. Now, NEO, even though it did get banned in China because of the whole ICO thing back in September, NEO had a lot of potential to become a couple $100 valuation. And it stopped at $70. It fell back down due to that, and only recently it was starting to rise. Now it was approaching $80 and it had a little bit of a pullback, but hey, it might reach $100. People would be very happy if ADA reached $70 because that's 100 times what it is right now, okay? So 100 times, if you throw in 1 grand, 10 grand, you can kind of imagine what's going on. I'm not saying it's going to do that. There is potential for it to be a couple bucks though, and it has a lot of interesting things going on the roadmap. But again, the main thing that's going on here is the hype. So sure, It does have awesome technology. Sure, it has a pretty cool team and the marketing is nice, and they are one of the largest coins out there. We're on the market cap. It is number 5. It has glided down to number 5. And I'm also a little bit biased and happy because I have a decent amount of it. It's probably the fourth or fifth largest coin in my portfolio. The others are Steam, Ethereum, yes, definitely. How could I forget about that? And then we have a little bit of Litecoin, we have a little bit of Steam dollars, a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of whatever all the other coins are. I mean, I don't really look at them. Oh, Amisago, yeah. So it's either Cardano or Amisago that's kind of 5th position, but we'll see about that. Anyways, my name is Michael Kubera. My personal choice of strategy is as long as I have over 10 grand in the bank, that's enough to just pay the bills and live a pretty humble lifestyle. After that, I want to put as much money as I can into cryptocurrencies. So hopefully, at least I'm able to buy like a burger from McDonald's next year. Anyways, we shall see you guys next year. And maybe by then I'll be able to afford 2 burgers. Look into Cardano. Do not invest in anything unless you are 100% confident in it and patient. So, see ya.